I feel like everyone.
Well, what I don't know. I mean, what I ended up doing recently to kind of help me with like offload all of the work that is coming into play with all the things we have happening is I did hire an assistant.
Okay.
So that just started. I had a virtual assistant, didn't really work very well.
Yeah.
So, that was that. But then I started up with an assistant here in Miami, and she's been very helpful because, like for example, I'm sitting here right now, and guess what? We have to do anniversary cards because it's that time of the month for home anniversaries, and I'm like, hey, and I mean, she's on it. I don't even have to tell her. After here, I got a couple showings I have to go do. And she's already texting them, hey, confirming, we have our showing for today. And
Amazing.
so those are things that normally I would do, and they're so minute in the bigger picture, but it helps a lot. So
if you're comfortable disclosing, how much does the assistant cost? Is it quite a bit more than the virtual? Like, what's the...
All right. I would say yes. What I was paying my virtual assistant was, and she was not from here. She was from a different country.
Yeah.
I was paying her $450 a month.
Okay.
Which for them that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing now and the way I've structured it, so in the event there's another agent or somebody looking at this and they want to know like how can they do this, is I ended up offering her to pay her $300 per transaction, like if she was a transaction coordinator, which I do have that as well, who helps me with active contracts. Right. So basically for every transaction that we have going on, whether it's a buyer or a seller, she gets paid when we close. So it is also commission based, right? $300. But then separate to that, because there could be tasks that I need to get done, like home anniversary cards that is not tied to a transaction,
right?
And I pay her just like the first of the month, a flat fee of $250, just to like send out the mailers. I don't know, help me run a random like an errand that I need to get done.
She gets like a consistent base, but has the opportunity to make. And the way that you do transactions, and she's helping with transactions, I'm sure she's doing fine. There's so
and again, it's things where like I said, you know what, it's not hard. It's just things that it's the time that's allocated. And I'll give you a perfect example. I had a transaction. We just went under contract. I've had the listing for like 7 months. That's a other story. It's a condo, it's a totally different market that we're going through. Right. We started high also. We ended up, coming to where we needed to get to.
Right.
But then out of nowhere, and you would think in this entire time, it would have been disclosed to us that the association has a lien, right? And they'd never said anything to us. And funny, I call up the HOA manager. I'm like, hey, is this true? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like,
and now?
So when were you going to tell me? Point in case is that then I needed to file a partial release with the county, which takes up to 30 days. But just a task of on a random, that was like a Tuesday, it came up. And I'm like, I have 5 things going on. To fill out the form, get the money order, take it to the county.
Like it has to be done.
And it has to get done. It has to get done now because every day counts. I'm like, hey, assistant.
Which a virtual assistant would not have been.
She would not be. And exactly. So I said, hey, assistant, you see this? Yes, I see it. I'm on it already. She was on it already.
Amazing.
She was filling out the document, sent it to me. Does it look good? Yes, approved. Went to Publix, got the money order, went to the city, and it was done. Something that, like that, it would have weighed a little heavy on me.
Yeah.
So I do think it's important, especially when you have a lot of stuff going on, to eventually get somebody to help you because there's so many hours in the day and it's not enough.